Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 5. So Module 5 starts the next essay units. Just like the narrative essay, we will be spending multiple units working on this essay. So we'll have several weeks where you'll just have different assignments that are designed to help prepare you for writing the essay, and then you'll actually write the essay. So the essay we're working on this time is called a definition essay. A definition essay has a lot to do with exemplification, which is the providing of examples. And so what you're going to be doing is defining something in your essay. So for this module, we're back to kind of the pre-writing brainstorming stage. You'll have some readings to do. So these readings are in the textbook. We've got kind of two sections I want you to look at, which is there's chapter 13, definition. So this is just out of the patterns book, just like our other chapters that we've read, or chapters that we read for the narration essay. The whole chapter just goes through, what is definition, how do you use it, how do you plan a definition essay, and so forth. You're also reading two examples out of the chapter down here at the bottom. Judy Brady's I Want a Wife and Virginia Fox Stop Calling It Vocational Training. Both of those will be on the quiz as well. And then there's just a couple of sections, or just one short page out of Rules for Writers to help you. And this is just showing you, it's kind of in a section on patterns of organizations, showing you what definition looks like. I put this in here just because sometimes students need it kind of explained to them or shown to them in a different way to help them out. And then I also have this chapter here from Patterns on exemplification. So exemplification is the use of illustration or examples. You can see it's back up here before some of our other chapters. It's kind of right after what we read for the narration chapter, or for the narration essay. And the reason is because exemplification is used so commonly in almost all types of writing that it's a good chapter to put in here. So you are not writing an exemplification essay, you are using exemplification in a definition essay. So that's why this reading is in here. You can see exemplification is used to illustrate or explain a general point. So that is basically the skill that you're using in order to create this essay. So once you've done all of that reading, then you can take the quiz just like you've done before. So you should be familiar with that. And then you'll want to get into the essay assignment itself. So this essay, what you're going to be doing is choosing an abstract concept or term that you have interest in or personal experience with. You are not going to be doing a lot of research, so you'll want to pick something that is applicable somehow to your own life, because if you pick something that you really don't know anything about, then you have to do a lot of research, and it's not really going to be the type of essay that I want you writing. So I want you to think about something that you can discuss. And a lot of things we have personal experience with. So if you wanted to, for example, define the word family, it's abstract concept. It might mean different things to different people. So you can discuss the different ways that family might mean things to different people, and then also what it means to you. But however, it's not an argument essay. So you are not arguing like that your definition of family is the correct one or something like that. So we're just defining. So this is considered a writing that is just informative. We're trying to inform the reader of the definition. So your thesis, which is a little bit harder to write for an informative essay, is one that will provide the definition of the term and kind of give us your view of the term. So you should kind of pick some aspect of the topic, maybe its types or categories. Somehow we want to narrow and focus your essay. So just like the narrative essay where we were trying to focus on one event that was happening, in this case we're focusing just on your version of the definition. And you're going to use at least one source in this essay. So we are going to start using sources, but we start small. Some of you may have used sources in essays before and some of you may not. And so some of you are kind of back at the beginning, and that's why this first essay that uses a source, you only have to use one. You can use more if you want. That's perfectly fine. But you can just limit yourself to one if you want to. Dictionaries, however, do not count as a source because they don't provide additional information. They're just the definition of the word. So that's not going to be an actual source for you. You'll have your works cited page, and you'll have a quotation, either one quote or one paraphrase from the source. And so you'll be learning about all of that in the next module. So if you're not sure what that means, don't worry, you'll be learning about that and practicing that. You will have an appropriate amount of information, lots of examples, facts, details, a lot of it coming preferably from your personal life and experiences, but obviously you can use the experiences from or information from sources as well. Clear organization scheme, etc. You can use first person, but not second person, which we've talked about before. So that's the essay assignment. The first thing that you're going to do is start thinking about topics and getting into some brainstorming for your topic. So these are just different topic ideas. I've got a couple of links to websites with just, different topic ideas for extended definitions. The term extended definition is a good one to think about because we're getting into those abstract things that might mean different things in different contexts. So you can see like different, all these topics that are not physical, they're ones that are just theories or something abstract that we've come up with. And so these are all different ways that we can look at things that are abstract. So we want that as a topic. I also have this is just a document that you can look at. There's another PDF here. There's lots of different ideas for you to use for your essay. So once you've chosen a topic that you feel will work, you're going to complete a discussion board instead of a pre-writing journal like we did before. You're actually going to do a discussion board so you can get some feedback from your peers. So this is not quite, it's not like doing a peer edit, but we are doing some collaboration here. So you're going to tell us what concept you've chosen and then write the definition. This, for your original post, I want you to number your answers. It just makes it easier to figure out what you're trying to tell us. Why did you choose the term? What's the dictionary definition of the term? And then personal examples, and then why do you think it's important? And then your working thesis, which would be similar to the actual definition, but also include like the main points that you plan on covering. As a response, you can do things like, ask some questions about it. You can further their discussion of it, but I also want you to link a source for them. So you can just Google it if you want to, but try to find something that's not just a dictionary definition of the term. We want something with some substance. It could be a YouTube video, it could be a news article, something like that, but that way they'll have some things to just look at is the idea. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that they would use, but just, what are some things that we can look at that's out there about this abstract term or concept. So that is the module. It's really just getting you kind of prepared for this essay that we're going to start writing. And like I said, in further modules, we'll be covering things like documentation and that kind of thing. So we're just getting you started here in this module. So if you have questions, feel free to send me an email. Otherwise, have a great week.